Winter weather can obviously bring critical operations to a halt, and that includes less people donating blood.
Yeah, as blood donations remain down all across the country. Experts say blood donations have fallen to catastrophic levels, and now there's a push to get more younger people to step up and help. Dr. Claudia Kahn with the Association of the Advancement of Blood and Biotherapies joins us here this morning. Doctor, thanks so much for being with us. Good morning to you.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to us. I know we're saying that these donations are at catastrophic levels. What are you seeing? How important is it that people step up and help?
It's extremely important that everyone steps up and helps. People need a blood transfusion about every 2 seconds in the United States, and so the need for blood is constant. A lot of people go out and donate when they hear that there's a need, but we need people to make it a regular habit in their life. Put it on your calendar. Every other month, go in and donate a unit.
And there's a special call for younger people to come out and donate. They're just not doing that. They're not in that habit as perhaps some older people have gotten into doing.
Yes, absolutely. The baby boomer generation, the people who are now 60 and older, they are the best blood donors in the country. They regularly give. It's part of their culture. It's part of their life. Young people, it's the opposite, it's the reverse. And as older people are transitioning to being the people who need the blood, we need younger people to step up and fill the gap. We need them to make it a part of their lives to give back to society, because every time you donate, it takes about an hour out of your day and you potentially save a life. That's an incredible thing to do with your time.
Yeah, it definitely is. I know the FDA just recently tweaked its requirements because there are requirements you have to meet to donate blood. What are they looking like now when it comes to those requirements?
Yeah, the requirements are there to keep the donor healthy. We don't want to make people anemic by taking too much of their blood, but they're also there to keep the patient safe. If somebody has recently had a virus, for instance, a cold, they shouldn't be donating for their own health and for the health of the patient. But one of the requirements that was on the books for many years was that men who had sex with men were not allowed to donate because that group was associated with a higher risk of HIV/AIDS. It's now been shown clearly through a very well-run study by the FDA that the risk is equal for people who, if you're monogamous, it doesn't matter who you're in a relationship with, you're going to be a safe blood donor. If you're someone who has multiple partners, if you're someone who has anal sex, then you are not, you're at much higher risk of HIV, and those people are not allowed. So now we have individual risk assessment. We don't do it by gender, we don't do it by who your partner is, we do it by your behavior.
Okay, and then I just want to talk about just overall donations, because it seems like we were talking to you all a lot during the pandemic about this problem. Have we ever fully recovered since that time, or has it just been an historic low since then?
We began to recover. We have periods of recovery. It's an up and down cycle on a regular basis. So we began to recover, but we've never been at the levels that we used to be at before the pandemic. We regularly have just a few days supply on the shelf. We need people to get out of that COVID torpor and get out and donate.
All right, Dr. Claudia Kahn, we appreciate you so much. So imperative that people step up and help, because it's life or death.
Hopefully
frankly.
Conversations like this get that spark in people to get out, put on that jacket and come hopefully donate today. Why wait? Thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, DeLon.